Hi everybody, not a review that I would normally do, but I thought I would do it anyway because if you notice here, I've got a crappy little TikTok mic on which I've been using for most of the time. And to be fair, it's got me through, but at times the sound doesn't sound great, especially outside. So what I thought I would do is upgrade the mic system. And I've recently just purchased the DJI Mini Pro 4, and I thought I would get this to go along with it. And it's the mini mic. It comes with two mics and a receiver and a few of the bits and pieces. So we'll get it out of the box and have a look. And let's see how much £145 does versus £5. I'll get it out of the box and bring you back. Right then, so if we get the cellophane off. And we'll see how to get in the box. So, I mean, if you want to take a screenshot of all the stuff it does, I'm assuming if you're on here, you're interested in buying one of these anyway. So you can find all the detail online. But bearing in mind, I'm just a simple man who's doing a simple review here, guys. So I'll take it out the box and see what's inside. And it comes with what looks like a nice little carry case, actually. If I can get this open somehow, I'm assuming it just pulls open here. Oh, that's quite nice. Feels quite nice, actually. I couldn't describe what that is. I wouldn't be able to tell you what material that is. But yeah, nice little zip bag. Opens up. And it comes with wind protectors, various wind protectors. We'll have a look at them soon. And it comes in a little box. Oh, sorry, just knocked the camera there. And it looks like leads to go into your camera if you want to plug it in with jack plugs. And it's got a USB-C to USB. Is this? I'm not quite sure. But that looks like a charging lead, I would assume. So in the box itself, comes again wrapped up. We'll take that off. Tip it out. The box is really nice, to be fair. Press and unlock. Oh. Press and unlock. Oh, that's what you do. And as you can see inside, it's all lighting up because I've opened the box. Wasn't expecting that. So we've got one little transmitter, or mic, whatever you want to call it. Tiny little thing. Just trying to think of how. That's probably the size of a Cadbury's chocolate square. Chocolate bar, that is. The little squares you get in the chocolate bars. So it's a tiny little device. Don't know why it's lighting up for. This must be the receiver. I'm assuming this will go onto your camera or iPhone or whatever phone you've got. And then it comes with another receiver. So we've got, sorry, I keep saying receivers. We've got two mics, a receiver, and we've got a jack plug connection, a charging connection, and inside here we must have the windshield protectors. So we've got, I think, is it all the same? Yeah, so we've got two of these and two of them. Don't know what the colour difference means. Bear in mind, as I said, I am a simple man. I'm not quite sure what that means. So yeah, that is it really. So you've got a little carry case. You've got the receiver, two devices, windshield covers, and the charging cable with the jack plug. Right, let's see what it does. Right, so let's get to the main attraction. It's got a lovely little box to it. It's a nice little feel. It is a little bit fingerprinty at times, so we'll see what that's like. But click the little button, open it up, and as you can see, it lights up. Now, what I've done, apparently you can use this on Bluetooth, but I want to use it off the receiver. So if I get the receiver out, I'll tell you why. It's got what looks like a sound control button just here. and the focus and the lighting isn't the best. I know, sorry about that. But basically it's a little round button here, and you can turn it to different levels of sound, how you want it to come out on your videos or on your camera. And we'll do a little test just to see if there's any noticeable difference. So it goes from quiet up to very loud. So obviously I haven't got this mic connected. I'm just using the TikTok one at the minute. So we'll see what that's like. Now, to do that, all you do is you get the receiver out and you press the pairing button on here. Just keep your finger to press for a couple of seconds, and that one as well. And eventually it'll link in. So as you can see, mic 1 is now linked in on a permanent basis. So now this is good to go. All I've got to do is plug this in to and this literally, I'll show you how that comes. It's really stiff. So this is a little connector that you get with it, and it sits in this little compartment here. Just sits there like that when you store it. Or you can leave it on if you intend just to use the receiver. And then all you do is you will then just slide it in. It just needs a bit of a firm push, and you should get a little click. That's it, it's in. I didn't hear a click, but it feels as though it's in, and it looks as though it's in. Is it? Let's try that out again. Oops. You've got to be careful because it does jump out if you're not careful. So we'll try that again. Again, just slide it in. It is, as I said, a bit stiff. Firm push. That's it, I heard the click there. So that's now in. And this bit here goes straight into your iPhone or Android phone, whichever phone you've got. And as you can see now, number 1 is linked in, and that's solid. So we're good to go. Take number 2 out. And at the minute, there you go, you can see the second green light. So both mics are now good to go. So if you want to interview somebody or have a discussion with somebody, you literally just clip a mic on that other person and the mic will work. Both mics will work dual purposely. So that's that. Right, next thing I want to show you is, I think this is quite handy. It's got a little magnet on the back here. So you've got the normal clip that you would put on your clothing or wherever you want to put it, or you literally just put that on the front of your t-shirt, slide that down on the inside of your t-shirt, and you can have that positioned anywhere you want, and it blends in really well with your t-shirt. And I'll put mine on. I've got a black t-shirt on, so you'll see how well that blends in. So let's give it a test now. What I want to do is I want to test this mic versus the TikTok mic, and I'm not going to adjust any settings. I'm just going to leave it on normal mode, and let's see what the difference is. Right, let's get set up. Just before we go on to the mic test, I want to show you this. So this is the RC2 controller. It's off a DJI Mini Pro 4 drone, and one of the reasons I got this for was to connect this to my RC2 controller, and that should just click in, and that would be the same process now. It's connected on, and what you'll be able to do is when you're doing flights, you can do live commentary and it'll all be recorded on the screen, including the sound, if you want to do that for any footage or any content for videos, or you just want to keep it on your mobile phone to just to watch whenever you feel the need to. So it's dual purpose. It's good for saving to your phone, and at the same time it's also good for recording content with sound on the RC2 controller. So that's the main option. Oh, sorry, that was the main reason why I got this, yeah? So that's how it'll click onto your phone. So if you've got your phone in landscape mode, it'll look like that. And then obviously in portrait mode, it's going to look like that. Right, so what I'm going to do, I've got the TikTok mic on. I'm going to go and walk outside my back door. I'm going to walk about 15-20 meters to the garage. I've got a really long garage, so I'm going to walk to the end of that, and it'll be about I would imagine total distance is going to be about 40 meters when I get to the very end of the garage, going through the garden, through the house. So I'll just ramble on about absolutely nothing as I'm doing it, and then you can hear the sound difference if there is one. Let's see. Right, first test, TikTok. So I'm just going to talk about nothing and ramble on so you can still hear the sound. So I'm outside now. There is a slight little breeze, nothing major. So I've just walked down to the bottom of the garden and going into the garage back door. Garage back door is closing, and I'm now going to walk all the way down to the end of the garage, which is, this is quite a long garage, this one. So I'm still talking now, and I'm at the end of the garage door. So I don't know how good the sound is or if you can still hear me, but I'm assuming you can, because the TikTok one doesn't do too bad a distance. It's not going to do anywhere near the distance of what the DJI does. But yeah, we'll see what the sound quality is like. Now, I have got a windshield on this mic, as you probably saw in the video. So we'll see how the sounds come out once we play the video back. And what I'll do, just to make sure everything's equal, I'll put a windshield on the DJI mic as well. Actually, I'm not going to put a windshield on the DJI mic. Let's just see, is there much difference? So as you can see, I've now got the DJI mic set up. And before we do the sound test, when we go to the bottom of the garage, I just wanted to try the settings and see if we notice any difference on camera. So I'm going to count to 5, and every time I stop, I'm going to adjust the setting, and then we'll see if there's any notable distance on the tone of the voice. And I want to keep my speaking voice the same as what it is constantly. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to set the sound back to normal. Now I don't know if the camera picked that up, if you notice a different tone in the adjustment of the voice, but we'll check that out when I go back through the video. But I'm assuming it did, because that's the purpose of having the device in, so you can adjust the sound settings, and obviously you can do the noise cancellation as well. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that come out, and do you think it's going to make any difference to you when you do your content? Right then, so let's continue on. Got the mic on, got the magnet at the back, inside the back of my shirt. Fits really well, really firm grip on the magnet, it ain't going to go anywhere. So let's go down to the garage and do the same thing. Right, so I'm just going to keep talking about nothing as usual. Keep rambling on as I go out the door. Door shut. Now bearing in mind, this has not got any windshield on whatsoever, where the TikTok one did have a windshield on. But to be fair, the wind's died right down now, so we'll see how it fares. I'm into the garage, door shut, and I'm now walking down to the end of the garage, and I'll let you know when I get there, and keep talking so you can see if the sound is consistent, there's no breaking up. Tap the back of the garage door, and then I'm going to continue to walk back now. So I don't know how the TikTok one did, if the sound remained constant, or how this one's doing, but it's the same distance I've travelled, and we'll see how it fares. Just coming out the garage now, back through the garden, and towards the house door now. So you guys at the minute know how each mic is done. As I said, that didn't have a windshield on. Right then, let's see how that fared. Right folks, so there you have it. There's the two mics. You've got the TikTok mic and you've got the DJI mic. Now, sound-wise, overall, in this quiet of the room, without adjusting any settings and really understanding what this can do by using the receiver, I've just used basic functions. Once I've done a bit of research on it and read up on it, there might be different things you can do to set the tone of your voice. Now on the tone of the voice, you heard me as I was adjusting some of the settings, how my voice started off quite normal, and then it started to get quieter and quieter as I went through the settings. I'll have to understand what the benefit of adjusting them settings are, because as I said, I'm just a simple man. I just do basic stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. Don't forget, you can Bluetooth this if you just want to put it through your Bluetooth system, or you can use this receiver and play around with the settings on it at the same time. When I did the garage walk, I've reviewed the footage, and what I did notice that when I got to the garage, there was a distortion in the TikTok one. It crackled a bit, whereas the DJI remained constant. Now, allegedly, the DJI mic has a distance of around 400 meters and the sound stays constant. So we'll see again what that happens when I test it in real life. But this video was just literally show you guys what it's like out the box, what's in it, and a quick test just to show if there's any difference or not. So leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section and get ready for the next review. Please like and subscribe at the same time, because your subscription will make a big difference to grow my channel. Thanks for now. Catch you all later.